This video is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence, ASE. It is created solely for educational purposes to help viewers expand their automotive knowledge and prepare for ASE-style topics. For official information, study materials, and certification details, please refer directly to ASE.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something really helpful lined up for you. 50 practice multiple-choice questions to test your knowledge and help you study smarter. Whether you're brushing up for an exam, preparing for a certification, or just wanting to strengthen your automotive skills, this video is designed to guide you step by step. Grab a notebook, follow along, and see how many you can get right. Let's dive in and start learning together.
1. A voltage drop of 1.2 volts is measured across the positive battery cable during cranking. What does this indicate? A. Normal condition. B. High resistance in the cable. C. Weak battery. D. Shorted starter motor. Answer: B. High resistance in the cable. Explanation: voltage drop should be under 0.5 volts per cable. Over 1 volt means excessive resistance. 2. An alternator produces 12.8 volts with the engine running and no load. What's most likely? A. Weak field current. B. Bad battery. C. Normal operation. D. Overcharging. Answer: A. Weak field current. Explanation: output should be 13.8 to 14.8 volts. Low indicates poor field excitation or worn brushes. 3. A relay coil is energized, but the controlled circuit still shows no output voltage. Cause: A. Open in load circuit. B. Shorted diode in relay. C. Blown relay fuse. D. Bad ignition switch. Answer: A. Open in load circuit. Explanation: the relay may function, but power path to the load is broken. 4. A DMM reads OL on a resistance test. What does this mean? A. Short circuit. B. Open circuit. C. Low resistance. D. Poor battery in meter. Answer: B. Open circuit. Explanation: OL equals over limit equals infinite resistance, open connection. 5. Which device converts DC back into AC? A. Rectifier. B. Inverter. C. Regulator. D. Transformer. Answer: B. Inverter. Explanation: inverters are used for DC to AC conversion, for example, vehicle outlets. 6. Technician A says a DMM measures true RMS voltage on any signal. Technician B says some meters measure average voltage. Who is correct? A. A only. B. B only. C. Both. D. Neither. Answer: C. Both. Explanation: basic meters measure average. True RMS meters measure accurate AC-DC mixed waveforms. 7. The purpose of a Zener diode in an automotive circuit is to A. Rectify AC. B. Store charge. C. Regulate voltage. D. Increase current. Answer: C. Regulate voltage. Explanation: Zener diodes allow current in reverse when voltage exceeds a threshold, stabilizing voltage. 8. A CAN bus network fault shows U codes in multiple modules. Which should be checked first? A.
Power and grounds to each module. B. Replace PCM. C. Reflash all modules. D. Replace the CAN transceiver. Answer: A. Power and grounds to each module. Explanation: network communication requires solid power and ground connections before suspecting CAN wiring. 9. A 10-amp circuit shows 14 volts supply. What's the total circuit resistance? A. 0.7 ohms. B. 1.4 ohms. C. 7 ohms. D. 14 ohms. Answer: B. 1.4 ohms. Explanation: 14 volts divided by 10 amps equals 1.4 ohms. 10. A 10-amp fuse blows instantly when the ignition key is turned on. Which test helps locate the short? A. Replace fuse with higher rating. B. Use a circuit breaker and ammeter. C. Replace the PCM. D. Wiggle test on sensors. Answer: B. Use a circuit breaker and ammeter. Explanation: a resettable breaker allows testing without repeated fuse loss.
11. The function of a capacitor in an electronic circuit is to A. Store energy and smooth voltage spikes. B. Convert AC to DC. C. Restrict current flow. D. Measure current. Answer: A. Store energy and smooth voltage spikes. Explanation: capacitors absorb rapid voltage changes and discharge to stabilize circuits. 12. Technician A says an oscilloscope can measure frequency. Technician B says it can measure duty cycle. Who is correct? A. A only. B. B only. C. Both. D. Neither. Answer: C. Both. Explanation: scopes measure both waveform frequency and pulse width or duty cycle. 13. A driver reports intermittent no start. Tapping the starter fixes it. What's likely? A. Worn brushes or commutator. B. Open solenoid. C. Bad ignition switch. D. Low battery voltage. Answer: A. Worn brushes or commutator. Explanation: tapping moves brushes to make temporary contact. 14. The alternator rotor winding is located A. In the stator core. B. On the spinning shaft. C. In the rectifier bridge. D. In the voltage regulator. Answer: B. On the spinning shaft. Explanation: rotor spins inside stator, inducing AC current. 15. What tool is used to test for unwanted AC ripple on the charging system? A. Ohmmeter. B. Ammeter. C. AC voltmeter. D. Test light. Answer: C. AC voltmeter. Explanation: AC voltage presence indicates bad alternator diodes. 16. Which unit expresses electrical power? A. Ampere. B. Volt. C. Ohm. D. Watt. Answer: D. Watt. Explanation: watts equals volts times amps. P equals V times I. 17. A battery temperature sensor is used to A. Adjust charging voltage. B. Increase battery capacity. C. Warm the battery in cold weather. D. Measure fuel economy. Answer: A. Adjust charging voltage. Explanation: regulators reduce voltage at high temps, increase at low temps. 18. A multiplex network allows A. Multiple signals on one wire pair. B.
Higher resistance wiring. C. Alternator field control. D. No need for grounding. Answer: A. Multiple signals on one wire pair. Explanation: multiplexing transmits digital messages from many modules using shared wiring. 19. A shorted stator diode will cause A. Battery drain and AC ripple, B. Overcharging, C. High voltage at idle, D. Blown fusible link. Answer: A. Battery drain and AC ripple. Explanation: current leaks backward through shorted diode, adding AC noise. 20. A 2-ohm circuit connected to 12 volts draws how many amps? A. 3A, B. 4A, C. 5A, D. 6A. Answer: D. 6A. Explanation: I equals V over R equals 12 divided by 2 equals 6A.
21. A circuit has voltage but no current flow. What must be true? A. High resistance or open circuit. B. Short to ground. C. Blown fuse. D. Low alternator output. Answer: A. High resistance or open circuit. Explanation: open prevents current even if voltage is present. 22. A pulse width modulated signal with 75% duty cycle means A. Signal on 75% of the time. B. Signal off 75% of the time. C. 75% voltage level. D. 75% frequency. Answer: A. Signal on 75% of the time. Explanation: duty cycle measures on-time ratio within one cycle. 23. A corroded ground strap causes what reading at the PCM? A. Higher sensor voltages. B. Lower sensor voltages. C. No change. D. Constant 0 volts. Answer: A. Higher sensor voltages. Explanation: voltage can't return to ground, causing artificial elevation in readings. 24. When testing voltage drop on a ground circuit, connect the meter. A. Positive lead to battery positive. B. Positive lead to battery negative, negative to load ground. C. Across the fuse. D. Parallel to the load. Answer: B. Positive lead to battery negative, negative to load ground. Explanation: measures potential difference between true and actual grounds. 25. A floating ground refers to A. Wire not connected to chassis ground. B. Ground inside battery. C. High voltage circuit. D. Shorted power feed. Answer: A. Wire not connected to chassis ground. Explanation: floating means disconnected or isolated ground.
26. A sensor output alternates between 0.1 volts and 4.9 volts. What kind of signal is this? A. Analog. B. Digital. C. Frequency. D. AC sine wave. Answer: B. Digital. Explanation: two discrete states, low, high, equals digital. 27. The resistance of a copper wire increases when A. Temperature decreases, B. Temperature increases, C. Voltage decreases, D. Current decreases. Answer: B. Temperature increases. Explanation: heat expands lattice, increasing resistance. 28. The component that stores energy in a magnetic field is A. Inductor, B. Capacitor, C. Diode, D. Transistor. Answer: A. Inductor. Explanation: coils and solenoids are inductors. 29. A driver reports radio interference that changes with engine speed. Most likely cause: A. Alternator diode ripple. B. PCM software. C. Blown antenna fuse. D. Open ignition circuit. Answer: A. Alternator diode ripple. Explanation: faulty diodes cause AC noise varying with RPM. 30. The alternator output is high at idle, but drops as RPM increases. Cause: A. Poor field connection. B. Loose belt. C. Shorted stator. D. Bad voltage regulator. Answer: D. Bad voltage regulator. Explanation: failing regulator can't limit voltage properly at higher speeds.
31. Which type of waveform indicates a variable reluctance sensor? A. Square wave. B. Triangle wave. C. Sine wave. D. DC steady line. Answer: C. Sine wave. VR sensors generate analog AC sine waves. 32. A diode is found with 0 ohms both directions. What does this indicate? A. Open diode. B. Shorted diode. C. Normal. D. Reverse bias. Answer: B. Shorted diode. Explanation: conducting both ways equals shorted. 33. When testing for parasitic draw, doors must be: A. Open. B. Closed and modules asleep. C. Ignition on. D. Removed. Answer: B. Closed and modules asleep. Explanation: modules need time to time out for accurate draw readings. 34. A battery reads 12.4 volts but fails load test. Which describes it? A. Sulfated battery. B. Overcharged. C. Normal. D. Open cell. Answer: A. Sulfated battery. Explanation: surface charge present but internal capacity is reduced. 35. Which wire color conventionally indicates a ground? A. Red. B. Black. C. Green/yellow. D. Blue. Answer: B. Black. Explanation: in most systems, black equals ground. 36. Technician A says an open in a sensor ground can cause multiple DTCs. Technician B says it can disable CAN communication. Who is correct? A. A only. B. B only. C. Both. D. Neither. Answer: C. Both. Explanation: common sensor grounds and CAN shields depend on shared ground reference. 37. A voltage regulator maintains alternator output by: A. Changing field coil current. B. Opening stator circuit. C. Altering diode conduction. D. Switching battery polarity. Answer: A. Changing field coil current. Explanation: field current determines magnetic strength and output voltage. 38. What occurs if battery polarity is reversed during jump start? A. Immediate diode damage. B. Faster charging. C. Reduced current flow. D. No effect. Answer: A. Immediate diode damage. Explanation: reverse polarity instantly burns alternator rectifier diodes. 39. Which test verifies wire integrity under load? A. Continuity test. B. Voltage drop test. C. Resistance test. D. Parasitic draw test. Answer: B. Voltage drop test. Explanation: only under load will high resistance show as voltage loss. 40. An ammeter is installed backwards. What will it show? A.
negative current, B, zero current, C, double current, D, blown fuse. Answer: A, negative current. Explanation: direction reversed shows negative reading.
41. A fuel pump relay circuit shows voltage at both sides of the coil but doesn't click. What's wrong? A, open coil winding. B, stuck contacts. C, short to ground. D, high resistance switch. Answer: A, open coil winding. Explanation: voltage on both sides means current can't flow through the coil. 42. The PCM uses a 5-volt reference line to supply A, sensor circuits, B, alternator stator, C, starter solenoid, D, lighting system. Answer: A, sensor circuits. Explanation: 5-volt reference is standard for analog sensors. 43. A customer says the battery goes dead after 2 days. Parasitic draw equals 0.02 A. What next? A, battery internal fault. B, replace alternator. C, draw normal. D, short to voltage. Answer: A, battery internal fault. Explanation: 20 milliamps is normal. Failure points to the battery itself. 44. A bad alternator bearing will cause A, squealing noise, B, low system voltage only, C, blown fuse, D, regulator overvoltage. Answer: A, squealing noise. Explanation: bearing wear causes belt squeal or grind. 45. Technician A says relays can reduce switch current load. Technician D says relays can isolate circuits. Who is correct? A, A only, B, B only, C, both, D, neither. Answer: C, both. Explanation: relays offload high current and isolate control from load circuits. 46. Which of the following has the highest electrical resistance? A, copper wire, B, aluminum wire, C, iron wire, D, silver wire. Answer: C, iron wire. Explanation: iron is less conductive. Copper or silver have low resistance. 47. The waveform below, rapid spikes, indicates what issue? A, diode ripple from alternator, B, normal sine wave, C, sensor dropout, D, voltage regulator pulsing. Answer: A, diode ripple from alternator. Explanation: spikes on DC voltage line indicate bad rectifier diodes. 48. A fuse shows 12 volts on both terminals, but the circuit doesn't work. What's wrong? A, open downstream circuit, B, blown fuse, C, open power feed, D, short to ground. Answer: A, open downstream circuit. Explanation: fuse good, load circuit open beyond it. 49. Technician A says ground resistance should be less than 0.1 ohm. Technician B says more than 1 ohm is acceptable. Who's correct? A, A only, B, B only, C, both, D, neither. Answer: A, A only. Explanation: ground path must be nearly zero resistance. 50. A vehicle shows erratic gauge readings, dim lights, and random warning lights. What should be checked first? A, battery and charging system voltage stability. B, replace instrument cluster. C, replace alternator immediately. D, check fuses. Answer: A, battery and charging system voltage stability. Explanation: unstable system voltage can trigger multiple false symptoms.
Thanks so much for studying with us today. I hope these practice questions helped boost your confidence and sharpen your skills. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next study session. You can click the links on screen right now to watch another study video and keep your learning going. I'll see you over there.